What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story out of Baltimore County, Baltimore, Maryland. Shout out. And it's a story about a liquor store where a bunch of teens are terrorizing this place, according to reports. Now, this has been going on for months, but as of last week or the past Saturday, it came to a boiling point to where these kids would run up in stores and steal stuff, mainly a liquor store. Kids not even old enough to drink, and they're going in there grabbing liquor, running out, going in there masked up, ignoring store rules, have no respect for authority or grown-ups. When does this end? Seriously. I want you to take a look at this story and come back and we'll talk about it.
I don't want them to get hurt. I don't want us to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I just want it to stop.
Day after day, a large group of teenagers have been terrorizing this Baltimore County small business. Cashier Malaya Smith can be seen here fighting them off.
One hold the door, one just came straight here, and they just come straight here and start stealing.
Rupin Desai owns Shop Mart Liquors inside the Lansdowne Shopping Center. He says the teens ignore signs posted that read "No ski masks allowed" and must be 21 to enter the store, and repeated requests for them to leave. Instead, they'll steal bottles of alcohol right from the shelves and run off before police arrive. Saturday afternoon, he says a group of teenagers stormed his establishment. It was the third time this has happened, but this time things turned dangerous. When asking them to leave the store, he says two boys pulled out weapons. Desai says they threatened to hurt an employee and himself.
This guy started waving a knife at me. This one had a box knife. He pulled it out. At that point, I back off, and I just went behind the counter to call the police.
Police confirm 4 arrests after that incident. Desai says officers have done what they can, but he's concerned about the teens showing back up inside his store and wants to see changes inside the juvenile justice system.
At this point, we cannot continue slap on the hand and let it go. When it's going to stop, when things going to change, when people like us go out of a business, bankrupt, somebody somebody get hurt, somebody get seriously hurt, where do we draw the line?
Police tell 11 News they've increased their presence and will make arrests as needed. Meantime, other local shops and customers tell 11 News the recent rise in brazen juvenile crime is disturbing.
I hope that it gets better and not get worse. That's all you can hope for.
In Baltimore County, I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL TV 11 News.
Guys, you've seen it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's something I can't stand. It's wild-ass, disrespectful kids. I told you before, a lot of times you'll run across teenagers that don't know nothing about nothing. You're old enough to be their parent. They'll talk to you like they older than you. Or they talk to you like they're on your level. No level of respect, no yes sir, no, no, none of that stuff. Nothing showing that they respect you, for being a little bit older than them and understand that you got some type of wisdom or something that they can learn from. Nowadays, everything is just go for self. These kids running up in stores, not even supposed to be in there. It said don't wear masks. They got masks on. See them holding the door while the lady was trying to keep him out. She pushed the kid back. He acting like he about to hit her. They running up in there like jackals, stealing and then running out. A bunch of alcohol and stuff that's killing them any damn way. And they rushing to grab this stuff. Want to be grown so bad, but don't know the first thing mentally about being an adult and being responsible and having accountability. Don't have none of that. Just see they want something and go all out to try to get it. They run up in the damn store multiple times. Multiple times. And word travels fast, so as they come, more and more come because everybody want to get their hands in something that's free when it shouldn't be. This right here is disgraceful. And then what's even worse than this is they came in there with box cutters, brandished the weapons because this man won't let them steal his merchandise. They think stuff inside of a store is just theirs for the taking. That man paid wholesale for that stuff. Every time a bottle is stolen, it affects his bottom line. That's the thing that's crazy. People run up in these stores, whether it's liquor or other places, and steal, thinking, oh, only thing I'm worrying about is getting away with it, not worrying about the negative impact it has both on that company, that business, and the community. Guy, you heard the guy? They had to go to the media themselves because the police ain't doing enough. And the whole thing about this wasn't even about just the stealing and how they're going in there like pirates and doing what they want to do and to take what they want to take. The whole big thing, if you look at this, is how teens out there can do some of the most vilest stuff and then be released back into public without learning any type of lesson or facing any type of real punishment or penalty. Think about it. It's like an anarchistic society. When you're under 18 years of age, you can run out there and do whatever you want to do and then get a slap on the wrist outside of murdering somebody. Whose idea was that? That's one of the stupidest ideas ever. Kids that are undisciplined do what you've seen on these videos that I do. Bunch of undisciplined children. It makes no sense. These are grown-ups. These people have to work because they have to work. They have to pay bills. They have to do other stuff these teenagers ain't worrying about that they're going to have to eventually do, but they're squandering their early years in socialization and getting themselves right and preparing themselves to where they can go out and take care of themselves. They're not. They're running around here and they're taking from other people. This generation coming up squanders a lot of their time on uselessness. Then later on in life, when they figure it out, all the time they were supposed to be learning how to get on their feet, they're going to be lost and crime is going to escalate. And then there's going to be a lot of frustrations and it's always somebody else's fault. It's never my fault. Nobody won't give me nothing. I can't get a job. You never put the work in because you was too busy fucking around in the street and trying to be something that you're not. This is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. People don't feel safe. Man said, what got to happen? One of us got to get hurt. One of them got to get hurt. First thing out the lady's mouth was like, we don't want to hurt them. We don't want them to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? We just want them to stop. They shouldn't have to go to the media. Stroke of a pen and a couple of meetings can change this whole situation out there in Baltimore, among other places around here, you know, that give violent kids a slap on the wrist. Because if they doing this stuff to grown-ups and nothing's happened, look what they doing to kids, tearing each other out the frame, killing them, shooting them. It's nothing. They pulled box cutters, razor blades. It's only a matter of time for one of them get a gun, and they're already getting more and more emboldened going up in there till somebody gets shot and possibly killed. And if not just that place, somewhere else. You got to remember, crime is addictive, especially when you're running around there going and doing that type of stuff and nothing happens and you start seeing that the people have a fear factor against you, that emboldens you. Next time it might be worse. They don't want to the media. You think them kids watch the news? Hell no. They're going to run right back in there like nothing happened. Now, if that man pull out a gun or them people arm themselves and shoot these kids that come in there and steal at will, whose fault is that? You'll have a bunch of parents that act like they love their kids and they was doing the right thing in life and the kid just instantly got killed, wasn't doing nothing, or some people overshoot what they was doing and look at the point that they was a kid. No. We all know the difference between right and wrong. We all responsible for our actions. This type of stuff need to stop. Seriously, you going out here and doing violent crimes and strong arming people, people have a right to defend themselves and their property and their way of life. They do. That's the thing. People get caught too much up in the little intangibles about why they feel something should have happened when it shouldn't have happened in the first place. It shouldn't be the person that's the victim shouldn't have been in that place at that time anyway. That store's for grown-ups. What y'all in there for? That's what I'm saying. When you look at this stuff for what it is. You did this, that is what happened. And you kept doing it repeatedly. It's only a matter of time. You keep jumping over a flame, you're going to get burnt in your ass. Man, this is crazy. People praying that something happens. Our lives and safety is in the hands of people that don't even know our fucking names. What you think about that? Those that are in power don't even know the people that are the ones complaining. And then they'll show up, oh, we understand what you're saying. We're doing everything we can. No, the fuck you're not. How hard is it to make a public service announcement nationwide and say, hey, okay, this teen crime and teen violence against each other is getting out of hand. We're telling parents right now, we're not urging you, we're telling you. You get a hold of your kids out here, or when we get them, it'll be over. People gonna be made to do right in this country. Stop bothering people, so on and so forth. You start making announcements like that and start pushing that stuff all over the TV and public service announcements and get that word out and then drop the hammer after a certain date. Okay, after this is what's gonna happen. You can act up if you want, and we don't wanna hear nothing. We're gonna start charging parents, and all these kids gonna be charging as adults. And we ain't locking people up that do violent crimes. We getting you up out of here. One way or another. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.